I recommend turning your smoke alarm off before you smudge. I don't know why that always happens. I don't know why I haven't learned my lesson on that. Oh, shoot. Okay, so, hello. I felt like saying good morning, which is interesting. So maybe it's morning where you are. So good morning. It's the middle of the night where I'm at. On the Oregon coast here. This is my cat Clarity. Okay, I'm going to do a reading for twin flames. We're going to do situation with Rider Waite. Your twin flames and separation. Anything that you need to know about the situation of whatever twin flame that you are separated from. So this is their situation. Spirit, give us a read on the twin flame that the viewer is separated from. What's the situation? What is causing the separation? What is the separation energy? So first let's get a card on what's causing this separation. What's the main dividing factor? Nine of Wands, the energy of defensiveness and old battles, old wounds, the need to defend. Got this last time I did a twin flame reading. Let's get one more card on what the main separation energy is. Between the viewer. It's almost like with the yellow boots on. It's a power thing going on. They feel like disempowered with you. Maybe you challenge them a lot. That's true about twin flames. Okay, so let's get another card. Six of Pentacles. Separating factor. The person you're separated from could, you know, be very busy. Balancing scales. I'm getting like anything that they've taken in the past from others, they have to give back now. Same with you, but I'm also feeling, like legal stuff as well. Huh. Okay. Legal stuff could be separating you. Let's get another card. The Star. There's a lot of healing that's taking place right now, or that needs to take place. Alright. So let's get some cards from the twin that you're separated from on what they want you to know about this Nine of Wands energy. What does the viewer's twin want them to know about the defensive power energy? Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Regrets. You know, they're feeling some kind of regrets about this. Or maybe this is one reason why they're defensive, is because of things that they've done, things that you've done. There's kind of a regretful, mournful feeling. It's not so happy in the emotional space. So the Nine of Wands is about emotion. So they're emotionally defensive. So let's get another card on the Nine of Wands, please, from the person that you are, from your twin, you're separated from. Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's all about emotion. Five of Cups, Ten of Cups. Wow. So he felt like he lost his... Why I said his. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's a male figure here on the top where it was. So, and then in the next card, I see a male figure here as well. The purple with the feminine here. But these cups are like being lost here. Let's get one more on this Ten of Cups, please. Justice. Could involve a Libra. Okay. Wanting to communicate some kind of a fairness that they feel that is like they have a good reason to be defensive. Maybe you walked away. Let's get this Death card. Could involve a Scorpio, Libra, and a Scorpio. This could have something to do with a legal situation to do with a Scorpio. Transformation going on. The Star and Strength card. So being defensive because, so this person is defensive towards you, or the separation energy has to do with being defensive because there is a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of guarding going on from old battles that have happened, a lot of healing that needs to take place. So I'm going to pull from Psychic Tarot now because we pulled a lot of cards out of that, about the Six of Pentacles, to clarify that. So what is the clarification about the Six of Pentacles? So yeah, this person's regaining strength right now. Six of Pentacles. Or, you know, they might be letting you do that. Of course, you can always flip-flop it. There's Aquarius energy. Okay, so in this energy with the Nine of Wands, there is a lot of water energy, but there's also Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, just straight up. So it could involve, like, the whole past battles or whatever could involve a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising on all these. A Scorpio, an Aquarius, and a Leo. Also, with the Nine of Wands energy, the energy of legal stuff with a Scorpio, and the energy of healing stuff with a Leo. Okay, but here with the Six of Pentacles, I keep getting the phrase balancing the scales, which is really common with twin stuff. But let's see. Six of Pentacles for the person viewing and separation from the twin. What do they need to know about the Six of Pentacles energy? The waiting game. What I'm getting is, for some reason I'm getting that they don't even want to give you crumbs because, hold on, That wouldn't be fair. That's a message. Patient. They want you to be patient. They want you to know about patience. Spirit does. Patience and planning came out again. So, with the healing process here, of course, because we got the star out twice. Okay. So, a lot of Aquarius energy, but also just a lot of like the message of somebody here needs to do a lot of healing, and it's going to take a while. And especially on the twin flame journey, that's really important to do for yourself. So don't even focus about the other person you're separated from's healing. Focus on your own, because if you're on a twin flame journey, then that's the only way to help the other person, because you're connected spiritually. So any healing work that you do will ripple out to the world, especially as a twin, but to your twin. So okay, so anyway, with the Six of Pentacles and a lot of patience energy, so maybe what they're trying, okay, so let's get one more Psychic Tarot, please, for Six of Pentacles, waiting game, patience, and planning. What does the viewer need to know? Triumph and Crown Chakra. So if as a twin flame you can connect to your twin in the 5D, that's a big triumph. That's something that a lot of us are learning is even more important than physical connection. Okay, but the patience, being patient will bring you triumph, and there's also like a lot of spiritual connection here that will come forth through you being patient and waiting. A lot of material prosperity, so focus on that. With the 6, focus on being able to help other people. So getting to a place, that's a lot of what the separation is about. I'm feeling like is maybe you two just aren't ready, like, to help the world in the way that you need to help the world in union at this point, because twins come together for the whole collective of, I want to say whatever planet they're on, that's so weird, but for the whole collective. Okay, suffering in silence just flew out. Suffering in silence. So yeah, some of you guys are suffering in silence. My cat spooked me. Okay, let's just get one Psychic Tarot on the Star card. For this healing. What's this healing? What do we need to know about the healing process? Where we're at in the healing process is twin flames for the viewer and whoever they're separated from. What do they need to know about solitude and intuition? So again, with the crown chakra and the spiritual connection with your twin being of utmost importance, being on your own is important for that, to do it. It's almost like, yeah, I mean, like, the only way to get back to this person is by being by yourself. Okay. So, on the bottom is truth. And to follow your own truth, because, yeah, there's going to be other people trying to tell you what your truth is. But, yeah, we got 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So, whoever this is regretful, or you're regretful about the loss of your ultimate happiness. Let's get one more card here for from the Psychic Tarot about this 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I want a little more clarification on that. How is this Five of Cups blocking? Or how about I ask instead, sorry, Spirit, what can we focus on to help unblock this regretful vibe? Regretful Five of Cups vibe. Movement, choices, decisions. To make a choice too, okay, obviously. Movement, choices, and decisions came out on that. So there's some kind of a crossroads. That's probably why you're watching this reading. So let's get another on the movement, choices, and decisions. What is this about for the twin watching? Movement, because we know that it's only us that we can control. So what do we need to know in relation to the movement, choices, and decisions? The card that came out is accelerated motion. Okay. Interesting. Accelerated motion. And fertility on the bottom of the deck. So we are coming into springtime vibes. But this is also the Empress card. So with the solitude intuition, don't doubt the connection. I mean, I see all these major arcanas coming out on here. You know, it just confirms the divine connection here. FYI, with the Ten of Cups and the waiting game, that's very obvious. Divine relationship, because it really is. It's a waiting game, and the triumph is in the spirit world here with the crown chakra. That is where you feel the connection, and that's why you can't compare it to other ones. But yeah, I mean, this is a hard one for me, the solitude and intuition, just purely being on my own and working on my own stuff. A lot of times I like to hang out with peeps or my child, or, you know, focus on other people. So that's a good message for me too. But as far as the Five of Cups, Ten of Cups, it's like, I feel like you are at a crossroads, or as a collective of twins, we're at a crossroads where there's about to be some really big, like a big wave that we can ride. And so it's important to choose, you know, which avenue you want to head towards. Memories of love, passion ignited again on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I mean, go with what lights your fire, you know? I feel like my twin flame is definitely the love of my life. Like, I would totally love to have accelerated motion, but the truth is that it wouldn't be long term if we weren't ready, you know, and we didn't have something to give to each other and something to give to the world, you know, in a righteous way here with the scales. I feel like his intentions are very pure. He's a balanced person. He's able to give to these people happily without feeling like they're taking from him. What else? So yeah, I mean, you can't help others till you can really help yourself. And the way to healing with this connection is through the intuition always. But there's just so much star energy out here. Yeah, remember, only you know the truth of the connection. So with the separation, it's just an illusion. It's always a strong message with twin flames to remember. Emotional loss. Yeah. Emotional loss coming out. That's Five of Cups again. Financial and material changes. It could be, okay. It could be a marriage involved. Positive movement forward reversed. So the message that's coming here all of a sudden is like, for probably not for everybody watching, of course, but it could be that this person has chosen to get married. I'm just seeing this but it's not, but there's no positive movement going forward. Material and spiritual prosperity is why they, hold on, trapped in fear, but now they feel trapped. Harmony reversed. There's no harmony in this marriage. Love begins reversed. These cards are talking right now. Okay. So your twin's trying to talk to you through me. But okay, so let's see what messages want to come through as far as what to focus on in order to, besides like in the solitude, when we're tuning into intuition in our meditations, what earth elements or goddess tarot energy can we focus on at this crossroads for that accelerated motion? Now that we're aware of the person we're separated from indeed does feel the emotional loss, you are not the only one feeling the separation. Okay, there's some major shift going on, but it's going to require a lot of waiting and spiritual work. So let's see what the cards want to say to us about what we can focus on during the separation. Hold on. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So yeah, focusing on your, how do I say it? I almost get like a shield, okay? But Three of Pentacles a lot of times has to do with collaboration. So focusing on your work, obviously, your money, building up enough so you can give to others. It's the same message that we got earlier, but the element of the ocean, which is ebb and flow. The tide comes in, the tide comes out, and it's totally a waiting game. It's a long process. But the ocean will always kiss the sand. Like, it'll come and go. I mean, that's kind of how the twin flame connection has seemed to me. Is it's ever present, but it's always ebbing and flowing, and it's not like something that's necessarily the same all the time, but it's always here to stay. Nine of Swords and Hierophant or Juno. So with this, what I'm getting is anytime you're feeling anxious, turn to God, you know, turn to your spirituality. If you're not able to sleep, I don't know, talk to your higher self. Like, don't always try to tune in with your twin. Try to tune in with yourself, with your higher self, because that's like what your person needs you to do, actually needs you to do. Stillness came out. I'm gonna pull one more and go to bed. Fine, I'll go to bed, y'all. Iceberg Submerged. Iceberg Submerged always makes me think about how you can't see everything that goes on, like especially if you're in deep separation or even mild separation with somebody. Like, you do not know what is happening in their life. You can't try to look into it too much or be nosy, because then you're not focusing on your own stuff. With tarot readings, like, I really don't like it when people get too specific unless it's a personal reading, but even then, like, there's some things where it's like, okay, like, keep turning the person back to their own, what they need to be focusing on in order to manifest someone who's going to be a good partner for them. I don't know if twin flames are always a good life partner or not. Obviously, I have not had a successful relationship with my twin flame as far as like domestic at all, but we do have a very successful relationship as far as anytime we talk, it's the same. Like it's still us, you know? That doesn't change. Nothing like that can change with you guys, you know? And sometimes that's what causes this anxiety of like, why won't this person talk to me? Or why are we in separation? Or why are they marrying someone else when I know that there's no harmony there and they've told me that? Or another message that it could be is that in the past there was an emotional loss because of one of you being trapped in fear, and the fear is what caused the disharmony and the lack of a new beginning. But a really strong message here is I'm going to sum up this reading with is Gaia. So as twin flames, you know, that's part of your mission is to help heal Earth and its peeps, right? And so always remembering what you're actually here to do. Yeah, this is a beautiful card. Spending more time out there. This kind of looks like a valley, so yeah. Rainbows coming out of her hands. Nurturing is the word with this. I see lots of butterflies. So yeah, meditating on Gaia, on that Empress energy. That Empress energy came up a little bit ago too. Accelerated motion, with movement, choices, and decisions. So yeah, like if you're gonna choose, I don't know, choose to meditate on Mother Earth right now, y'all. Don't choose to meditate on some other human. I mean, honestly, if it's a twin flame connection, then it's all spiritual, and inevitably you'll have triumph. Let's be real, you know. Even if you guys are totally off doing separate lives, or you're like totally on your own or whatever, like you're still working together for the highest good of everybody. And yeah, like one of you or both of you might marry somebody and figure out, yeah, there's just harmony. There's, you know, but that's all part of the mission. That's all part of the plan. So yeah, trust the plan. Trust that, whatever tip of the iceberg that you see is what you're meant to see. When I ask for information like this, it's just to like help confirm that. But yeah, I do see in like as far as like if you guys want to think of a story for the defensiveness, it does. It has to do with these signs of Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. Somehow this is connected to a loss of a happy moment, happy memories. But yeah, ultimately, I mean, it all comes down to allowing things that are hidden to remain hidden until it's time. There's a reason that things unfold in the way that they do. You know, unfoldment coming out one petal at a time. You can't become enlightened all at one time. That'd be overwhelming, wouldn't it? Just like little, you know, little tidbits here and there are enough. Hopefully to satiate you. I mean, okay, I'm like scratching myself. I really don't give up. But I'm going to pull some angel cards. What's some final guidance for any viewers? Your children are watched over by angels. That's a good one. Thank you for that message. sweetness keeps wanting to come out. Sweetness. So focus on that. For yourself, though, be sweet to yourself. Try to work on being sweet to those around you. Even with this kind of like Nine of Swords energy. Sweetness. Sweetness. Your children. Be sweet to your children. Your children coming out again. Balance, career, and home life. Isis. Isis energy. That's the Ascended Master that wants to help you at this time with your pentacles, getting ready to give to others. Yeah, that's some Empress energy. Isis, dang. Isis. Wise decision. Some owl energy here. Yeah, so as far as any decisions go, I think that Mercury's still in retrograde, but the place to make decisions, don't let people try to influence your decisions. Sit on your own with your own intuition, like seriously. There are going to be people who are going to try to tell you to not F with your twin. Like, and they're sent here to do that. Like, if you understood the magnitude of your guys' influence on the collective, you would understand why people would be sent to block it. Just saying. Like, if you don't understand that at this point, you will. You'll start to make more sense. Like, people will come into your life who actually, like, know you're a twin, like, on a, like, their higher self knows, or their lower self, you could say, but, and, like, if you start to look at it that way, I don't know, you'll start to see people see you, you know, or, like, you'll start to see that they see you, and then you'll start to see that the things that they say are not actually for your highest good. And if it is for your highest good, then that's great that they see you, right? Okay, let's get some final messages. I hope this makes sense. Decide to be happy now. That's some good advice. Thank you, Angel. This is Archangel Michael. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. So in the separation, that's so important. Yes. Be good on your own. Focus on, like, mission straight. I know I say that in every reading, but I've also got Serapis Bay vibes. Okay. Go now. So leave an unhealthy situation. You also could be being divinely guided at this crossroads to move at a very quick rate towards something. I don't know. But whatever you do before you make that wise decision, tune in on your own to make it. Tune into your own intuition to make it. I do see an unhappy marriage or union, or yeah, like there's something that you need to leave or that they need to leave, okay? There's some anxiety going on with this marriage. And it's not the twins. It's one of the twins is in an unhappy situation with the marriage. It's either you or them. And you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. But you'll know if you tune into your intuition. But either way, you know, either way, there's triumph. It's like, there's no reason to be sad. And this is a true twin flame relationship. There's nothing but celebration to be had, like, once you recognize it. Whew. It's just that I feel like we slip in and out of consciousness. Drink more water. Okay, that's the final word. Drink more water.